It got cold last night, real cold. I'm gonna guess 75, I wish. 35 degrees or so, that's just a guess. Oh. Best plan I can think of this morning is there's like an old logging trail, and it leads to a bunch of meadows. It's like a collection of meadows. It's like one big edge zone after edge zone, and I did see one deer track and one semi-fresh pile of scat in there yesterday. I don't think sitting on water is going to do me much good. I mean, after watching those does walk right by me, and they could have gone to the pond, but they didn't. And they had embedded all day. So I don't think sitting on water is going to do me any good. So I'm going to hunt this edge transition zone this morning. And camera footage might be limited because this type of weather, it kills cell phone batteries and like action camera GoPro batteries, kills them quick. So I'll show you the ice in the car. So there's some frost right here. Of course, that ain't nothing. That's the best I can show you. But everything's frosted over pretty good. All right, out in a bit.
You can't see it. The base of the mountain is that way. Damn, that guy again. I am gonna start taking a picture every time I see that guy's name. Seriously. So, yeah, I got some thoughts in my head. I'll, tell you later. I think I'm gonna be under that way a little bit more. And then start backing my way out. I think I know what's going on. My wife would love this. I think what we have here is a habitat problem.
Now where I was yesterday was on the east side of this mountain. Today I'm on the north side. And this is the coldest side. Because the sun, well, it's right over there. Where is it? Yeah, it's back there that way. So I'm literally in the shadow of the mountain right now. And one thing I remember from yesterday as compared to today is a lot less green. I saw does coming and going yesterday. They may have been bedded up here, but they weren't hanging out up here. I'm not even sure if they're bedded up. Probably were. So basically, I don't think I'm gonna see much up here. It's possible, but I'm more inclined to work another area on the southwest side of the mountain where it might be more green, more feed, and less cold. There's a meadow I want to check out over there. Looks like it might be promising, might be a good transition area. As far as daily hunting, I think we're looking at here is early morning, evening. Because during the day around here, there's no way to spot them in their beds. You're not gonna find them in their beds. This area is just too thick. The irony is that the first time I went deer hunting was in 2018. And after busting my rump, however you want to say it, busted my ass on that hunt. And I remember in 2017, I think I was turkey hunting around here, and I saw so many deer and so few hills that I promised myself I'd save up my points and come back here, because I wouldn't have to hike up so many mountains and there's a lot more deer. The irony now is that I'm so used to hunting around slopes that if I don't have a slope or a bowl or a basin to work or a saddle, I don't know what I'm doing. The irony, right? All right, well, I'm going to, I'm almost back to camp. I'm going to pack up here, and I'm going to roll out to that other area southwest of the mountain and see what it looks like over there. On the map, it looks good, and it's more of a terrain that I'm familiar with, so maybe I'll do better over there. Well, would you look at that? There's some does right over there, looking right at me. Interesting. Ooh. There's like 3 or 4 of them over there. Yeah, there's like 6 does over there. I just glassed them. They're right over there behind those trees. This might not be a bad call. It seems silly to leave an area where I saw at least some deer, but I'm seeing more over here. And they're still out. It's like 9 o'clock. And I'm sloshing you here. is my water. It got iced up last night. I'm sure they vacated by now. So it's such a nice little drive until these rocks started getting in the way. Interesting. All right. Swear I saw something move over there. Oh, well, that's why they were here. There's a wallow right there. And there's their tracks right there. Here they are right there. Right up in the woods. There's another one right there. Yeah, they're up in the woods right there. Okay, well, this is an improvement. I might sit on that wallow, but literally road hunting. Not my style. Okay, well, this shows a lot more promise. There's this many more does around here than there's gotta be something in the way of bucks nearby. Yeah, but the ground here is looking more greener on the forest floor too. Ooh, there's one right there, though. Even if I did see a buck, I wouldn't be able to get my muzzleloader out in time. Man, they're like right there. I don't know if you can see them or not. All right, that's enough sightseeing. Back to business. You can't see them, but there's two does way up there and they see me. This is going to be harder to hunt than I thought because you can see a lot pretty far through these aspens. I wonder if I should come back later. Not spook them. I don't know. Well, coming here was a good call. I just spooked about 10 or 15 does right up there. They just saw me. They were over there and they saw me coming up. There's like no cover in here at all. And they went off that way. That's a lot of does. There's gotta be bucks nearby with that many does. I'm gonna guess they're up higher. I just hope I didn't spook them out of the area. I probably should have backed out. But I want to hunt this in the morning, and I want to be able to, I want to get a good lay of the land before the morning. And look, Paul Hunter was here again. I swear, I've seen this guy's name in some deep woods. Somebody else has too, and they started carving A after Paula. I have seen that guy everywhere from, well, I don't know, probably early to 97 on out to early 2000s. Alright, I'm gonna keep walking up, I guess. I already spooked him. Dang it. I I didn't know there's that many. They're over in there. I know there's some over there, but I thought they're just over the crest of the hill, so I kept creeping up. If I hunt this in the morning, I'm gonna have to come out here in the dark and just set up someplace and wait for them to come through. You're not creeping up on these deer. They can see too far. Well, that is the freshest sign I've ever seen yet. That might just passed a speak to herd them. You know what? I should set up on one of these pines in the morning. See if they come down. This is gonna be a hard hunt. Yeah, I'm feeding my face. Well, this makes more sense. There's more green in the trees, more green on the ground. And these aspens, they got a lot of freedom of movement in here. As well as being able to see predators from far off. Namely me. Yeah. Good call to come here. I just hope I didn't blow the hunt. Like, that many does. There's gotta be some bucks around here. Now there's a canyon down that way. And I'm parked just on top of it. So I could hunt this in the morning and that canyon in the afternoon. Depending on when the thermal shift over here. I came up from that way. We are not walking in the middle of a field. No way. If there's any bucks in that canyon over there, though, I hope those does didn't come by through there and blow them all out of there. I might be here longer than a day. That many does. This is a far better habitat than where I was. I just found this game trail I was about to mark it, and then I blew out on a group of deer out that direction. I think they were does. These woods are teeming with deer. I'm about to be in my inking, and man, this is the second group of deer I blowed out within 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna ruin this area if I don't start making better decisions. No bear, everyone already ruined it. When that one group of deer went out that way, in my back of my mind, I just assumed that was it, and they left the area. There's another group over there. They were so quiet. They heard me when I pulled out my phone to mark a waypoint. Apparently, I'm not the only one who's seen this guy everywhere. Saw that in apostrophe S and no hunter. Paul's no hunter. That's funny. Apparently, it's getting on everybody's nerves. I swear, I get to some really deep timber and I find that guy's name in it.
This isn't deep timber, but I'm honestly not surprised to see him here. It's funny. Just here on the other side of the clearing over there. I think I'm gonna back out. There's just too many in here right now. Okay, so I didn't back out. I figure if there's bugs around, I gotta be up higher than the does. Typically how it works, I think. And it figures the route that I had planned on my GPS. Basically, now there's an unmarked trail here. There's no markings on this trail anywhere. Not on the map, nothing. But it's well used. Someone was up here at the wars not too long ago. And this trail follows the exact route I had already planned. Makes my life easier.
Well, here's that field that I had my eye on the map. You know, edge of the forest. Figure this is a good transition area. Not so much. As it turns out, that reason why there's an unmarked trail that's well worn coming up here is because the cattle ranchers made that trail. And they have a split rail fence going all the way around, and how far I was just walked this whole length, all that way. There was just cattle in this field and the one next to it. But right up in there, I'd have to wonder if there's any buck deer bedded down up in there somewhere. The only trouble is not hopping the rail fence, but the wind's blowing uphill right now. So, probably wouldn't work out very well. I'm gonna go ahead and map this trail down and carefully walk my way around the woods. Those aspens down to the road, and head on back to camp, I think. What is this, day 3? Camp 3? Alright. So where I just came from is out that way. About a quarter mile down the road. And then somewhere over here is the top of a trail. Now I've hiked this trail from the bottom up, but never from the top down. And seeing as how it's the afternoon, the wind should be blowing uphill, so in the mornings I can hunt over there, and in the afternoons I can check this out. I think this evening I'm going to leave that area alone. I've disturbed it enough for one day. With my luck, someone else will try hunting it though. And I'm going to spend a few hours down this way and see what I see. I was just feeding my face and I noticed that it's almost like summer in here. Cooler. But less fall colors. More green. Almost like summer. Not quite, but closer to it.
This trail is not maintained. Sections of it are gone entirely. I'm just trying to make my way down the mountain and hook up where I stopped when I was hiking up the mountain the opposite direction. Making note of game trails on my way down. All right, break time's over. Just had a staring match for the last 5 minutes with that doe. Just chewing her cud, staring. I might come back and hunt this area. She came right there. She stopped right there and stared at me for like 5 minutes. I don't know where the trail went. But up there got my interest. It hurts milk going out that way. Alright, this is cool. I don't know if this is authentic or not, but as old as this aspen is, as worn as these letters are, I don't doubt it. Jed Smith. It wraps around the tree and it starts here. So Jed Smith killed 2 Indians near this tree in 1820. There's some other stuff on the bottom, but it's sold. I can't make it out. I glassed this tree a ways off and I saw killed on it. I had to come over here and take a look. I can't make out the rest. So Jed Smith killed 2 Indians near this tree in 1820. I'm surprised this tree's still standing. That is wicked cool.
I like this spot. Behind you is a huge field. I'll show it to you in a minute, where I can glass deer. That aspen, those aspens that I was hunting in, about a quarter mile up the road that way, and then that way there's a trail back in that clearing. There's a trail, the trail that I was on that goes back to that clearing. So I can glass, hunt over there, I can hunt back there. So this is a really efficient spot. I just gotta be more quiet. I'm thinking about tomorrow morning. I'm gonna leave here in the dark and go down and hunt that meadow in the morning. Getting there will be a challenge, but I mapped it out. Nothing I haven't done before. I could probably glass those deer from over here, but I'm kind of having a hard time believing that those bucks would come out and browse in the same place that those are. Maybe they will, but I just have my doubts. So this is a good spot. Might be here longer than a day. So those deer I saw about a quarter mile up the road that way. I can glass them from here if I wanted to. Plus I have this huge field right here. This one big edge zone. I'm kind of curious whether or not there's any deer back in that really thick, deep timber in there. And I've seen some right here. So I can glass all of this, go up in the trees and hunt up that way. All the way up to that peak, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. And then I can go back down in here, down in there, into that one meadow. So I have lots of options here, and deer are definitely around here, so this is a good spot. I'm glad I moved. So we'll see how long this holds out. Alright, I'm gonna eat breakfast, dinner. And then I'm going to retire for the evening and just glass. And then I'm gonna get up early tomorrow morning, hopefully not freeze my butt off. I could go down that way, or I could go up that way and see about the peak, but I'm thinking about going down that way. There's 4 deer, right? Right there. Probably can't see them. 4 does, yep, I see them. You know, reminds me of a joke about deer hunting around here. It's like doe, 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 buck, doe, 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 doe. We have lots of does. Not much in the way of bucks.